They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Hurts. They're trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Good. Makes the score Packers 7, Eagles nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They start on the ground here at Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Sanders, the ball carrier. Will Redmond up to make the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They go play action with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21.
First and 10.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So we're leaving at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. This is the former Spartan from San Jose, Tyler Ervin. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Complete to Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 8.
On third and short, Irvin. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers caught on the right side by Adams.
Rodgers.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Packers.
Out of the gun, Irvin. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run down here with Irvin. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
For second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Rodgers now on third and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The score, Packers.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete.
Pass.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Big hold of the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. Past the 20.
No,
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 69 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball's out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the
taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it.
I could take it. Tavon Austin, he's going to go. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tavon Austin, 72 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 24, Eagles 14. Mason Crosby to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Complete.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try and throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. This one caught by Tyler Ervin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other target.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
He's Goodwin.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
Coming to you. At 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Yeah, I got you. Shit. Slam.
Here's Hurts to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught at the 25.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Eagles 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Rolling to his right. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. They find some open field here.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Kill. Tighten up. Alert 3. Check 37. Check 31.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
6 guys. All day, every day, any day. At 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Hurts. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will tie us at 24. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens.
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right?
nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. But that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. It's Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Sanders. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Eagles have moved out in front. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And all the way up to the 46. He was fresh out of the locker room. They hit him with a gain of over 20.
21 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Room here to run. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on 1st down.
Savage on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check 24, check 24. Check 99, check 99.
They'll drop to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. First throw now for the backup Wentz. Being chased out left. Throw left side caught by Goodwin. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Check, check, lucky.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. He's going to let this go. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Deshaun Jackson, 56 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
His kick is good.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robert Tonyan, 67 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Is good.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Miles Sanders
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
brings up third down.
Here we go. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Kill. Hey, turn up.
On third down, Sanders. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Well, that was a third and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Here's Austin. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. 12 yards there and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
1 yard gain.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Jones with a carry on first down, but I don't think he even made it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense all over that one. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yard.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Eagles
already at the line. This Philly offense set to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Another run here with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's get it. Hatch. 70 Lions. Hey, Smash. Cut that team. Watch it. Big Ed.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. They're not ready for this, man. They're not playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Under 10. 10. Kill. Watch twist.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Right side caught by Jackson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Irvin. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have moved down in front. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Packers 45. Eagles.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it. One
of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times? It's
beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 32 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Good. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Again, they run. Again, it's Irvin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tyler Irvin, 70 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front.
For the extra point.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right?
52.
Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And now here is another interception. picked up by Will Redmond. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard.